Hello, everybody. It's yours truly, Game Fan 701. I've really had a very good Christmas festive season, and I gotta tell you, it feels like it's continuing on, even though the festive season has now become a post thing now. But I'll have to say, I really had a great Christmas, and you know, I really had a good celebration with my family, and I had some great Christmas presents as well, including my first ever Star Wars custom lightsaber, which I have got with me off camera here. And it was fantastic. I got some brand new enemies as well. Um, and of course, as you know, I really am looking forward to the new year. It's just one I'm really am so happy for. 2024 is going to be something. But I have to let you guys know 2023 has been, I will say, a very positive, successful year. And of course, with you guys who have been supporting me and, friends I've lost and friends I've made with the new, it's really, really fascinating to see how much I have come through with a lot of things I've been struggling, as you have known so well, because after 2 years, only 3 or 4 years or whatever it was now, you know, I do feel a lot more happier with where I've been in life, even though I still have to carry some regrets and some remorse with some of the past mistakes I've made, which did lead to very bad drama when a lot of my ex buddies, who had to leave me, or some have come back after time and healing. And like I said, man, it's been an emotional one, a very hard, struggling one, but I've pressed through and, I've managed to let go of a lot of things. It's just, as I like to say, there's a lot of things. Um, there are some things that can't be let go of. I mean, we all say about, people moving on. I kind of have, even though I do tend to somewhat look back with some regret and remorse, because that's how I am. But, when you move forward and you want to progress better on in life, that's where the BS will happen. And that's what I still suffer with. No matter how many times I've explained, no matter what content form I do it for, it's just that's what people say. It's like there's no such thing as moving on. You cannot change back to who you were. You have to be this way from now on. That's what I've had to have stuffed in my face for the last couple of years doing that drama, as you guys all remembered. After what went down with this and everything else, there's still them stupid little videos that are made by my haters who just haven't been taken out yet, which is, you know, it's not something to be pissed about, but I will admit it's something that I just wish that could have been avoided had I thought better. But at least I'm in good health. I feel happier. I may not sound like I am, but on the inside, I really am feeling very happy. It's just one emotional happy thing after another has really, really done a lot of good for me. 2023 has been very good. I mean, ever since Florence Gossman turned 100 years old, that was the first big thing. And then, of course, you know, and then you have a lot of other events that came on. When Florence Gossman turned 100, it was brilliant. And then you had other things that were happening which were really positive. Like, I won't go into too much detail, but all the things that were happening on, despite all the political BS and everything that was going on in the East at that point, you know, everything here at this point in my life was really building up quite well. I've done my own wrestling fantasy series with my good buddies who are fantastically awesome, who were a big, big help in terms of like turning my life around. And they became aware of my problems and they spoke their thoughts and they accepted the fact that I was a very misunderstood individual, but one who kind of got lost in life but has found his way back into the thick of things and is just doing his best to make a fresh start regardless of what will happen. And you guys have backed up everything as well with what they said too, and I feel very happy about it. Talking things out and trying to get out more often and trying to let go of past people who just won't make peace with you, and you have to find newer friends. Even if you try and open up with all the shit that we've had to do. I've had to do it countless times this year, and a lot of people actually listen and hear me out, and they actually show, emotion. They show how sorry I've been, and they can tell I'm not a bad People can tell I'm not a bad person. I've already said I may have said misunderstood things that could upset people when I don't intend to upset others. It's just what comes out of my mouth, full blasted with emotion and how I feel on the inside. And a lot of people think sometimes I don't have any feelings, but I do. That's just how I am, and you cannot judge me for that. That's what will never change with me. If people get upset and pissed off about it, then that's their problem. If they don't want to hear it, then they know they're too afraid to know the truth that I know of. And of course, when you hang around people, you have to be very, very wary. And I'm that way too. If I feel safe enough around other people, when if I see something that's not quite there, I tend to back away and find another way around it. Because that's what's happened in my area. Where I'm at right now, there was a lot of issues going on. Yeah, there was. Part of my friends, guys. I'm not fully quite awake. I've had a very troublesome sleep. There was a lot of issues going around in my area where there was major disturbances going on, and there was a lot of armed burglaries going on and bad stabbings going on, and a lot of police patrolling around, which was a good thing, doing their job and trying to find people that were doing wrong stuff. And I have to say, it's made me feel a lot safer and I feel more happy, like I have done. It's just that sometimes when I try and get not my views across, when I try and remember what was said, others just kind of shut me out for it. And as this year progressed on throughout the summer and through August and into November, it really was, you know, again, a more increasing positive outcome. And I was proud to know that I actually had found more good than stressing evil and bad and everything else. Like I said before, this year was something, and I'm proud of how it's all unfolded. It is rough, mate. Yes, Thomas Scissors fan number 12. It is rough. I've always been having it rough in my life. I mean, as an adult, I still find it rough. It's just sometimes it's unfair that sometimes when I say this a lot, there's been more bad out there than good. And it just feels like some people prefer to be living that way. And when people try and do the right thing to, put the bad guys out, it doesn't work. It feels like it's just, you know, people have gone too softy about it. People have gone too soft with violent things, and it just makes me feel like we need to toughen up. Like, I know the United States is in a cluster F right now, but that needs to super toughen up a lot. And here in the UK, we definitely need to follow up suit too, because that's been my main frustration with a lot of things. You know, yes, Thomas Cresswell, I've had a good Christmas. It was very fantastic. But I can safely tell you guys that a lot of things that have been going on, as you know, regarding my past problems with other people who I fell out with, they were taken care of. And I couldn't thank you guys more than enough. And I finally got some truth out that there are some who are never coming back. And I am grateful to know that I'm still here and I managed to do the right thing because you guys told me to do the right thing, never react, do not respond. And that's kind of what I did, you know, and it worked. I mean, there are still people who are trying to get under my skin a lot, but it doesn't faze me that much. After a lot of talking and a lot of helping and talking things out, and of course, doing what I need to do, it's really done well. And another thing that I will admit is that Victor, now I'm going to jump ship a little bit here. But another thing that's been really getting on me is basically Victor Tanzik's series. And let me just say to you, the grand finale, the whole build up to what we've had from the timeline of 1965 was very, very tough and intense. Pretty dark, I might say, with a lot of killing and murdering going on in it. But I'm actually going to say this. I think a lot of fans on social media, and including on the fan base on Victor's as well, have kind of jumped the gun a little bit. I feel that maybe we kind of overlooked what he's actually trying to do. And I've actually heard from Victor himself, and yes, I will let you know this is true, that perhaps that we have overlooked it and there might be some light at the end of the tunnel. So I am a little bit disappointed he killed a lot of guys off. Like he took Jeffrey and he almost took Henry away. And he got rid of Mr. Zorro, and Mickey sacrificing himself, you know, and many others. It's just, that kind of thing. And I was very mixed about it. But what I will say though, it did lead to a lot of, what's the word? It got me a little bit unsure what was going on with Victor, and of course he explained there was nothing wrong about it, but he did seem to have a weird change about it, which was a bit concerning for some of us, myself included. But what I will say is with Thomas, I will say he might be dead, when he got killed in that explosion. But I'm gonna have to say this in theory that I don't think our number one is actually dead. But it's not the first time in the toxic fandom of Thomas that our number one E2 has been taken out. Okay. So I do feel like we've dropped the gun and we need to backtrack a little bit, okay? Because Victor can throw a few spans in the works that we may not expect and just let him play it out. That's what I'm thinking too, Thomas Scissors fan. I think Thomas is knocked out. I believe you, to be honest with you. I think Thomas was caught in the blast, but he's been knocked unconscious in a deep sleep. And I think, we're led to believe that he's dead. This is just me explaining in a theory. I don't think this is official. This is just me theoretically thinking this is what may have happened, okay? Because we're only halfway through the 1960s in terms of Victor's timeline. So I feel we need to let the rest of the 1960s play out until we get to the 1970s, okay? So just bear with me. This is how I go about it. This is what I was like during the 1950s timeline, There was a lot tense in that one, and how that unfolded was very, very rough. If anybody else wants to pop in, I actually have got the link here for you guys if you want. And I'll make you join in. Again, sorry for my yawning. I really am not quite fully awake. A lack of sleep last night, man. I don't feel wide awake. No, I don't drink coffee, apparently. I do drink a cup of cocoa and whatnot, but that just makes me fall back to sleep. Hey, Mario. It's not quite the new year just yet. We've got we've got a few bits to go. Let me just double check it on my calendar. Is it New Year's Eve? Oh, no. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow, guys. So it's not quite the new year yet. We've only got one more day to go before 2024 comes into our lives, Although I will have to say, this year has been so great. I will admit, I really have enjoyed every single bit of it, despite some of the snarls that happen online. But let me tell you, I really am happy to know that I will welcome the new year with good open arms, and I'm hoping it to be a continuation of what 2023 has given us. Because, I actually saw before Christmas, if you see in my short video, I uploaded a shot of Flying Scotsman coming past my station at Longbridge station, which is a few blocks from my house. That was really good, and it was, despite it was freezing cold, it was worth getting, and it was the first time I captured Scotsman on camera running at night time, and it was brilliant. And in a matter of days, I had like 1.1 million views for watching a 35-second video of it, and that's just insane with you guys. Like, you guys just love what I post, or maybe it's just that's just how YouTube is. Like, they love seeing whatever it is, and it's their interest in seeing it, or whatever the case may be. But that was just fantastic. And that was, the second time me and Scotsman crossed paths. And, the build up for, and that was during Christmas week, let me mind you. And the build up for Christmas was just phenomenal. I just had nothing but Christmas wishes. Everybody else and wished me a new year. And what was even more awesome, some of my ex-friends I used to have on DA as well kind of came back, and they wished me a happy Christmas out of kindness and goodwill. And that's when I started to think there's a Christmas miracle hanging in the air, And it's just like with time and healing, some just came back and just befriended me, and that was all. That was just emotionally awesome, and it just built up again. I did more Christmas shopping where there was just a lot of smiley faces. People were just being kind and appreciative with each other, and it just got better and better. I had some more Christmas decorations on the outside of the house, and then it just got to the point where Christmas Day popped in, and it was just a fantastic celebration. And I've actually got plenty of other things as well. Actually, I might put my camera on here so to show you what I may have had. Okay, I did upload a couple of them on my DeviantArt page if any of you guys want to see, if in whole. But I got quite a lot of good ones here. Let me just put my Christmas candle shell on. Hang on. Ugh. Okay, let me just put these on for a sec, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, it's plugged in. All right then. Oh, Miro Kosumi, it's not even 2024 yet on my side. I've only got one more day to go before it happens. Just checking up here. I've got a lot of other bits and bobs. All right, let me just get this up. All right. Now, if anybody else wants to see this, here we go. Okay, guys. Just ignore I got my Christmas lights up. It's just to light my room up because it was a little dark over here. These are what I've got apparently that I got for Christmas. Like this new jacket of mine. I got this here along with my new boxes here. These are brand new. Got them for Christmas, so I'm trying them out. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, buddy. Nice to see you back again. Like I said, there was a lot of good stuff around here. Where is it again? Just bear with me, guys. Whoop. There we go. I got these two as well. Let me just show you around. I've got some of my other Christmas stuff I got. Over here was the decorations you saw in my Christmas speech I gave you a few days ago. So I put that all by myself. It was the first time I've done that. Oh, here it is. Back around here, if I can just spin around on my hanger thing. Just over here is my Florence Gossman Christmas jumper, which is in the background. And that's my brand new coat. That was actually the first Christmas present I got to keep me nice wrapped up and warm. And let me just set my camera here. I got myself my first ever German beer stash thing so I can have a point of anything I want to drink with if I want to drink my Prosecco on the job. So I've got my first one in. Got myself my first calendar for the new year, my trains one. Florence Gossman's in there apparently, so got something good. So I always buy calendars before the new year. It's part of my tradition. And I got myself my new pajamas to keep me warm because during the winter. I even got my new Hershey chocolate stuff. Hey Jason, nice to see you. Got these here as well because I love Hershey chocolates. They're very, very good. And what else? Oh, I've also got some party rings and some, Christmas biscuits I got. Nice for you, Chris. Well, I didn't need to get any Florence Gospel and coal, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever do you need? And here we are. And of course, I got myself some anime DVDs I got from Comic Con. Managed to get my first Blu-ray anime DVDs, including my favorite one from Netflix, which was bloody awesome. Got some good stuff, mate. And one of the actors actually met at Comic Con. But if you think that was bloody good, if you think that was the big thing, this is what I got actually. Check this out. Okay, I just got to answer. Got some messages here going left, right, and centre here because everyone's got different time zones. Okay, here we go. Come on, mate. Making sure this is fine. Now, everybody says, you know, I like Star Wars. Well, you'll be surprised, but I got myself my first Star Wars lightsaber. My very first custom one from Comic-Con, and this was my main Christmas present. For the very first time in my life, I actually got one, and this baby is really awesome. Despite the blade matches my Christmas lights, it's not actually switched on yet, so this thing will turn itself off. I don't have to turn it off like in terms of like on and off. It does it by itself. All I have to do is just flip it on and then it activates. Power on. There we go. As you can see, that blade there in the middle, that means it's actually activated. Okay. Now, let's get this going. Are you guys ready for this? This is a childhood dream come true, and I always think of all my favorite characters, including my Star Wars OC. So let's see what blade comes out of this one. It's only the second time I've had it activated, but it's the first time I'm going to show you guys live. And everybody else, it's time to get a little Star Warsy. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. It went green, eh? Looks like I've got the Jedi blade on me. How cool is this, man? It can even color change too. Brilliant. Let's see now. I can do more than this, you know. Watch this. The Senate. Oh, and now it's going to an orange color. Oh. Just testing it out, man. Race. Truly lost. No, I'm not really truly lost, mate. Stop talking to me, you lightsaber douche. The Butcher. Oh, okay. Now he's decided to go into candy colours. That's not weird. See, the blade's actually got rainbow colours on it. That was not supposed to happen. Oh, come on, Thomas. I haven't got the high ground, man. Let's not do that. Don't underestimate my power. The Princess. I should have guessed that was coming. Fallen Apprentice Magenta. Nope. Where's the other one? The Dark Lord Order. Ooh, Dark Lord Order. Let's see how this one works. Ah, there it is. This is my actual colour. How brilliant is this? How awesome is that, man? Holy shit, you got your own lightsaber. Where'd you get that? Where's Thomas, man? You always want to pop in? This is damn awesome, man. I think everyone should start joining in. Everybody's got their lightsabers, mate. Okay, don't bring in that whole thing when Captain Punjab did that with Darth Vader and Thomas back in 07. Okay. That's brilliant. Let's see if I can get a Sith Lord on this one. Hang on. The Master. Look, if you're wondering why I have to spin it around like that, that's what it says in the instruction booklet if you have to change the different forms. That's how it works, you know. Oh, nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. The Third Hunter. Ah, there we go. Sith Lord colors, here we go. Now I'm officially a Sith. Let the dark side roam freely. And now, Thomas, it is time that you join by our side. Morning, Vampire 98. Nice to see you. No, Thomas. Timothy is your brother. Oh shit, I'm going Star Wars on Thomas now. Damn it! Not again. Like I said, I got a lot of good stuff, like I said, but this was the big one. This was the Christmas present I always wanted. Hang on. Hang on.
Volume low.
There we go. This actually has a volume, and it just said volume low, so this whole time I've had it on too high, so it may have drowned out my words there, so I do apologise. Let's see if this is loud again. 1, 2, 3. There we go, much better. Oh, one switch and it turns itself out, turn the blade on. Yes, Vampiro. Indeed. And of course, Star Wars Theory, this stream is also dedicated to you, my friend. And of course, it's really amazing. I mean, eventually I'll have to, go into a Star Wars cosplay next time I go to Comic-Con. It's just brilliant. Let's see what else I can bring here. There's a rainbow cloud here somewhere.
The sun.
The sun knows Luke Skywalker? I was right.
The Dark Empress.
Okay. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky to get the right one in.
The Protector.
Oh, here we go. I think this has a colour change. Let's see what happens.
Colour change.
Oh, it is changing colours. That's awesome. Cheers, Vampiro. See, it's changing colour. How awesome is that for a lightsaber blade? Yeah, I can tell, man. Oops. See, it's changing colours now. Multi-variation. It's even going into the white colour now.
Colour selected. Broken ignition.
It has different variations as well, so watch this. It even lights up differently.
Colour change. Colour selected. Flash blade.
It has multi-flash blades as well. How cool is that?
Photon ignition.
Photon ignition blade. Activate. Don't worry, Sodor. Your Jedi's here to defend you.
Fireblade.
Fireblade? Let's see how that unfolds. Okay. Oh, I see. When it hits it, it turns into the Fireblade briefly. So that's how the Fireblade works. Okay, let's this one.
Steady.
Steady. just move my camera around here. Try and show some different angles here. Like, I've had a lot of fun with this ever since I had it activated. It takes a long while to load, so it is difficult. Yeah. Hang on, let's see.
Unstable.
Okay, the unstable blade. Let's see how this one works out. No. Unstable, there's nothing different about that one.
Rainbow blade.
Oh, not the rainbow blade. Are you kidding me? Let's try this one out, if you guys can see it. And I'm not talking about the Island of Sodor's multicolored engines, okay? Here we go. Whoa. Hey, it has got the rainbow colours in. Again, I'd like to show this lightsaber off, man. It's just so bloody awesome. Oh.
Volume high. Candy blade.
No, not the candy blade saber. Are you kidding me?
Volume low.
There we go. Okay, let's see what the quote-unquote candy blade's like. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Pretty much similar, but it's more thinner. Don't worry, if anybody wants to buy candy, don't get it from a lightsaber, okay? Because it wouldn't taste nice.
Cracked blade.
A crack blade? Oh. Okay, I can see where it's glittering slightly, where it says the crack blade section. Let me see.
Wanderer.
A wanderer. Oh, let's see what this one's like then. Hey, there's my blade color again.
Broken ignition.
Broken ignition? What's that supposed to mean? Whoa. Okay. Nothing different in that one.
The night.
The knight, as in knights and dragons. Oh. Okay, it's not what I thought.
The assassin.
Oh. More stuff colours. Like I said, man, this lightsaber is legit. Anyone has their own version. Like I said, I'm very sure some of you guys have had this too. You're probably thinking this has become a lightsaber stream now. But then again, this is the best Christmas present I ever wanted. Ever since I was a Star Wars fan in 1997 when I was only 6 years old. See how much this works again.
The dark sword.
The dark sword. Whoa. Alright, taking effect on my camera screen there. Okay, let's see what happened there.
New horizon.
A new horizon blade. Okay. Ah,
The chosen.
the chosen one. Is that Anakin's blade? Oh, it's Luke's blade.
Moonfield.
Whoa. Once again, we're back to the lightsaber curse, but it said Moonfield. And listen to the effect. It's like it came from an anime or something. Nice. I mean, just listen to that. got the lightsaber colours on it. Just listen to that effect, man. It sounds so anime related.
Whispers of power.
Whispers of the Power Blade. Oh, that's becoming golden orange. Nice. No, Robert, I'm not really a big fan of that either. Sorry. Front out phrase just doesn't cut it for me.
The teacher.
Teacher. Okay, once again, gone back to green. Thanks, conductor. That's really cool, man. It's not even the new year just yet, but we might as well think it is. I give up with that.
The second.
Ah, back to Sif again.
The learner.
Alright, the learner. Oh, not the damn thing again. What is it with you colour blades, man, honestly?
Candy blade.
Damn it, Cammy Blade.
Cracked blade.
There we go. Got it figured out. There we go. That's where it's supposed to have been.
The Dark Lord revisited. The champion.
Oh. So many different blades. I can't even tell which is the best one.
Serenity.
There we go. Now we've gone blue. Thanks, Casper. It's really good. Your Jedi Master has returned. Let's see what else we've got.
Idol.
Idol? Huh? Oh, I see. It's coming with a blog effect. It sounds like you're apparently like a knight in a cold thing or somewhere. Just listen to this. Weird sound effects that one is. That was a little strange.
Hatred. Dark Ages.
Okay, the Dark Age effect. Let's see how this one sounds. Okay, for some reason it's coming out like when you draw a actual sword, like those knights and dragons. See, listen to this. It's like you're actually crossing blades with a pirate or something. It's a little bit weird. That is a little weird. Okay, that one's a little bit weird, I will admit. Can we see how that worked again?
Cyber terror.
Cyber, okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Codex of light.
Ah, there we go. Back to Codex of Light. Whoa.
Rainbow blade. Candy blade. Cracked blade.
Come on.
Hunter ignition. Pulse. Flash blade.
Just trying to get the right blade, and that's why you can hear the robot voice.
Standard mode. Fire blade. Steady.
Okay, let's see if this works. Steady blade. There we go. Just what I was looking for. This is the one I prefer as a Sith colour. So that's kind of what my lightsaber is like, lads. Hope you enjoyed that show for a little lightsaber dancing technique. Okay, now it's got to put it back in now. Gotta treat this with great care. Okay, I'm still here, lads. I'm just putting my lightsaber back into place. Alright. Hopefully that will cut some good nice views there for you guys for the stream. But like I said, man, it's really been fantastic. I'm really happy with how things turned out. And I'm looking forward to the new year. I mean, what can I say? I feel happy about it. And I'm just glad you guys saw what I got for Christmas. I had plenty of other good things as well. But that lightsaber was the big one. There we go. Anyways, guys, I'll have to wrap this one soon enough. But I am very happy to know that this year's been awesome. And despite the up and downs I've been through, for the last couple of years, I'm pretty confident that we'll get through a lot. And I feel that next year will definitely be even better as we progress through, because we're almost halfway through the 2020s, despite what it brought us was pretty bad, man. But hopefully this year and into the new year as well, we can look forward to the new stuff with open arms, and hopefully even greater things, because I will have to tell you, some things are changing for me next year, and I can't say why. It's probably for the best. Either ways, lads, I hope you enjoyed this one. I might come back maybe for New Year's Eve to celebrate a bit early, but there's always the first day to come in, and I have done my New Year streams before, and they were pretty damn cool. I've done it before in other places, but hopefully we can get together and just, I can only bring in 6 guys at a time, but hopefully this could be, the grand send off we need for 2023 and welcome 2024 with open arms. But like I said, this post-Christmas festive stream season has been phenomenal, and I couldn't be more happy as I was there, And I hope you guys love it too. And for those of you who've been at the side for a while, it's been superb. Like I said, take good care, lads, and hopefully I might see you on the first stream of the new year, or I might stream on New Year's Eve, depending on where I'm going to go with this. So I can't say why, but that's a possibility, all right? And of course, just letting you know as well, I think Victor Tanzik has done superb with his series. But like I said, some of the stuff he has done is a little strange and a little bit here and there, because I was concerned about him going down. But at least he has, explained personally that he's done a hell of a lot of good stuff. And I can't wait to see what happens when we get to the next series. And of course, Victor, if you're hearing this, just give you a shout out, pal. Continue what you got to do. I look forward to seeing what the next season's going to be like anyway. So keep up the good work, mate. And of course, you can continue on inspiring me and to many others who are watching who are new to your channel as well. So take care, mate, and all for the best. And for you guys watching too, take good care as well. This is CaneFan701. Until we meet again.